My name is Graham Virgo. I'm a member of the Faculty of Law at the University of Cambridge. And I want to provide some answers to the question as to why you should study law at university if you want to become a practicing lawyer. If you're thinking you might eventually want to pursue a career as a lawyer, whether as a barrister or as a solicitor, there are two ways of getting the necessary qualifications. One is to study any subject at university other than law, and then do a one-year law conversion course, and finally complete the relevant vocational course to become a solicitor or a barrister. The other route is to study law at university, typically for 3 years, and then take the relevant vocational course. Now, there are various myths about which route you should adopt. One myth is that employers prefer applicants who have not studied law at university. That simply is not the case. Statistics indicate that half the successful applicants to the legal profession have taken the conversion course, and the other half have studied law at university. Studying a subject other than law and then taking the conversion course is a perfectly legitimate route to become a lawyer. But so is studying law at university. If you are unsure which route to take, then one factor to bear in mind is that if you really enjoy one of the subjects you are studying at school and wish to study it at university, then do so. Studying that subject will not bar your route to becoming a practicing lawyer, and it is likely to enable you to develop skills which will be of real benefit to your future work as a lawyer. But studying law at university will also enable you to acquire knowledge and develop skills which will be of real benefit to your future career as a lawyer, and indeed many other professions as well. So, what are the advantages of studying law at university generally and studying law at Cambridge specifically? I think there are 5 particular advantages. The first is acquiring breadth and depth of knowledge. At Cambridge, most law students study 14 papers in the course of their 3 years of study. 7 of these are the foundation papers which must be taken if you wish to become a practicing lawyer. These papers are also studied in a conversion course, but concentrated within the space of 1 year. At Cambridge, the foundation papers are studied in detail throughout the 3-year course, but 7 other papers are studied as well. This means that you can choose to study a wide variety of subjects, ranging from legal history to philosophy, from commercial law to criminology, from family law to international law, and many other subjects as well. Consequently, studying law at university enables you to gain depth and breadth in your understanding of the law, which cannot be acquired during a law conversion course. And it also enables you to see how different legal subjects fit together. A second advantage of studying law at university is that it enables you to learn to think like a lawyer. Being able to study law in 3 years gives you the chance to develop your ability to think and to write like a lawyer, to use and understand technical vocabulary, to apply the law to resolve difficult problems, and to analyze and engage with a wide variety of legal arguments. The advantage of the small group teaching system at Cambridge means that you get a great deal of support from your teachers in being able to think and analyze the law. You also get a great deal of support in developing legal writing skills. Thinking and writing about the law are not skills which necessarily come naturally, but they take time to develop through practice. Being able to study law in 3 years gives you the opportunity to develop those skills. A third advantage of studying law at university is that it encourages critical engagement. Studying law at university means that you are studying law as an academic subject. It follows that you are encouraged to reflect on the law, to think critically about the law, to consider whether the law is satisfactory, to identify the policies which underpin particular rules, and to suggest alternatives. This often requires you to engage with other academic disciplines, such as economics, social policy, history, and philosophy. There are also opportunities to study law in another European country, and so gain the benefit of developing language skills and to see how law is applied and developed in a different legal system. Having studied a law degree might also enable you to pursue postgraduate legal studies, either in Cambridge, at another UK university, or at a university abroad, such as a US law school like Harvard, and that's generally not possible without a law degree. Fourthly, studying law at university enables you to develop other legal skills. It enables you to develop other skills and gain other experiences which will be of real benefit to a future career as a lawyer. For example, it's possible to participate in mooting competitions and so gain experience of presenting a legal argument in front of a judge, or to participate in pro bono work and provide legal support to real people facing real problems. A fifth advantage of studying law at university concerns cost. By studying law at Cambridge in 3 years and then proceeding to obtain professional qualifications means that you can become a practicing lawyer without needing to do the conversion course, because you will already have studied the 7 foundation subjects as part of your law course. This means that you don't need to pay for an additional year of study. A significant number of people who study law at Cambridge don't become practicing lawyers, and even some who do then move on to other careers, including business, politics, the civil service, banking, journalism, work in international organizations or the voluntary sector, and even academia. Also, if you're interested in studying a subject other than law at Cambridge, you can often change to law at the end of your first or second year and study law at Cambridge for 2 years, during which you study 10 papers, 7 of which are the foundation subjects. But most people who study law at Cambridge take the 3-year course and then proceed to become a practicing lawyer. They find that the knowledge and skills they've acquired during their university legal studies are of real benefit to their future career. Genuinely, studying law at Cambridge enables you to think like a lawyer. And there's a lot more information about studying law at Cambridge on the Faculty of Law website.